Hello, my name is Jasmine, and today I will be talking to you about migrant workers in China. Migrant workers are workers that move from place to place to do seasonal work. Migration in China has been going on since the 1950s. People have been moving from the country to the cities. Between 1990 and 1995, about 10 million people migrated to China. Between 1995 to 2000, 32 million people migrated to China. And over the next 5 years, 38 million people migrated to China. All these migrant workers were excluded from social benefits of urban workers. So they were very isolated from the urban workers. At the end of 2012, there was about 262.61 million migrant workers. Here we have a map. It shows you where people migrated out of. So a lot migrated out of their inland provinces and now to the western and coastal provinces. And this was between 1990 to 1995. Some of the impacts that migrant workers had on China were that migrant workers helped transform China's economy. They contributed to the development of urban and rural areas, and most importantly, they contributed to 20% of China's economic growth. Here we have a visual of China's economic growth from 2001 to 2010. In dark red, you can see the contribution of migrant workers. And as you can see, it's fairly large in 2010. Here we have a breakdown of Chinese migrant workers by employment in 2004 and 2009. Of course, the largest one would be manufacturing industry, followed by service industry. Here we have a graph, the age distribution of migrant workers in percent, this is for 2008 to 2012. And as you can see, for all 5 years, the highest percent is migrant workers between the ages of 21 to 30 years old. Wages and working conditions of migrant workers. The average monthly salary for migrant workers is about 2,290 yuan, which would translate to $374.09. The minimum wage varies from 300 to 800 yuan. One of the things is that workers get paid late. They don't get paid on time. They can get paid up to 4 months late. They work heavy hours it varies from 10 to 12 hours every day, 7 days a week. They get no breaks, lack of sleep, defective machines. All this leads to a high number of accidents. In 2005, there was 100,000 work-related deaths. The living conditions aren't very great either. Very cramped living conditions. They really have no privacy. A large percent of migrant workers live in dormitories. This is a picture of a dormitory, and this is kind of what one would look like. So now connecting migrant workers and doing business in China. In doing business in China, we talked about 6 mega trends that there was. Migrant workers relates to 2 of these. One of these is urbanizing 1 billion people. Urbanization is what is shaping modern China. Migrant workers migrating from the country to cities, this is all urbanization. The second thing is huge manufacturing scale. 40% of China's economy is made from manufacturing. As we saw earlier, migrant workers take a large part in the manufacturing industry. The manufacturing scale also employs 130 million people. Most likely 50% or more of these 130 million people are migrant workers. And that is my presentation. Thank you so much.